As discussed in the previous video, we need two machines for running KGDB. One is a host or development machine, the other is a target machine. Instead of using two real machines, let's use two virtual machines. Let's have two virtual boxes. One virtual box is a development virtual box, the other virtual box is a target one, and connect them over serial port. So in this video we'll be doing all this. So I already have a development virtual box. This is my development virtual box. I need to create a target virtual box. So let's create a target virtual box, and I'm going to create here. So I have LWL. This is my development machine. Now let's create a target machine. So I'm going to give the name target. I'm going to select Linux here in the type and Ubuntu 64-bit. As a next, I'm going to give some 8192 8 GB of RAM. I'm going to say create a virtual hard disk now and VDI. In the export mode, I give like 50 GB for this machine. I go into export mode and I give 50 GB. I say create and I say start. So we are creating a VM. So I have given Ubuntu 20.04 as a disk. It is going to use the disk as so we are installing a target running Ubuntu 20.04. We have successfully installed Ubuntu on the target machine. So we have now two machines. One is the development machine. The other one is the target machine. The next step is we need to create a serial communication between two machines, the development machine and the target machine. So let me restart this machine. I'm going to power off this machine. So I'm going to power off this machine and add a serial port. So in the target, I'm going to settings. In the serial port, I'm going to say enable serial port. And this one, I'm going to select host pipe. You need to unselect this option, and then in this thing, you need to enter //./pipe/common. So this will create a file for you, and in the target you need to select this option. So this is all thing you need to do for this enabling serial port on this target machine. I'm going to say OK. Now we need to do the same thing on the development machine. So I'm going to restart. I'm going to power off this machine now. And then I'm going to enable the settings. So in the settings, go to serial port, enable serial port. Port number is COM1. Port mode is host pipe. And you need to select this. In the previous target thing, you have not selected this, right? Here you need to select this and give the same thing. Like you can see, it is mentioning in the help. So //./pipe com1. Say OK. Now you have enabled a serial port on target machine and on the development machine. Now there's a connection between them through the pipe. If you start the target machine now, if you start the development machine now, it will fail, saying it will give an error because that file will not be created as the target machine is not running. So it is failed with an error saying failed to open a session for the for the virtual machine as file not found. So you need to first start target machine. First you need to start target machine, then you will start your host machine. So when you start the target machine, right, it will create you that file, the pipe. Which is a connection between two serial ports. Now once the target machine is running, you can start your development machine. Now you have both target machine and development machine running. And we will now check the serial port communication is happening or not. So when you say COM1, right, it will be on the Linux, it will be /dev tty s0. So here the password, enter the password. So we have both host and target running. And let's open terminal here and as well as on the target machine. Let's verify whether serial communication is happening or not. So I'm going to do a cat on /dev tty s0. So become a sudo user and say cat dev tty s0. And on the target, I'm going to do sudo again, and I'm going to say echo linux on /dev tty s0. And you can observe here, we have sent Linux from the target machine and we have received Linux on the development machine. This means we are able to communicate over serial port. We can do the reverse operation as well. I'm doing a read on the serial port on the target machine, and on the host machine I can send LWL, and we should be able to receive LWL here. So you have received LWL as well as new line character. So this means there's a serial port communication happening. So we have now two machines and both of them are connected over serial port.